Class 8, Chapter 1, A Square and a Cube. First question is, find the squares of the first 30 natural numbers and fill the table below. So, what is, first we'll write 1 square, that is 1, 2 square, 4, 3 square, 9, 4 square, 16, 5 square, 25, 6 square, 36, 7 square, 49, 8 square, 64, 9 square, 81, 10 square will be 100. So next 11 square, 121, 12 square, 144, 13 square, 169, 14 square, 196, 15 square, 225, 16 square, 250, 6, 17 square, 289, 18 square, 18 square will be 324, 19 square, 361, 20 square, 400, 21 square is 441, 22 square, 484, 23 square, 529, 24 square, 576, 25 square, 625, 26 square, 676, 27 square, 729, 28 square, 784, 29 square, 841, and 30 square will be 900. So these are the first 30 natural numbers, square numbers. Okay, second question is, what patterns do you notice? Share your observation and make conjectures. So first one, let us write 1 square. 1 square is 1. 2 square is 1 plus 3. So see, we notice that sum of consecutive odd numbers is a perfect square. For example, 2 square, 1 plus 3. This is odd and 3 is also odd. If you add both of them, we will get 4. Similarly, the next one, 3 square is 1 plus 3 plus next odd number is 5. So what will be the sum? 9. 4 square, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus next odd number is 7. So if we add 7, we'll get in total 16. So next number is 5 square. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus next odd number is 9. So if we add, we will get 25. 6 square. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus next odd number is 11. So we'll get 36. So for 7 square, I'll write 36 plus next odd number is, after 11 we get 13. So if we add, we'll get 49. 8 square is 49 plus next square number is 15. So you'll get 64. Similarly, For 9, 10, rest of all we can write. First, I'll come to 16 square. 16 square, 15 square we have to 25. So we should add 31. 31 will be 256. 17 square similarly will take 256 plus 33 is the next odd number. So if we add, we'll get 289. 18 square will be 289 plus 35. We will get 324. Similar patterns for 28 square. What is 27 square? We have 729. So what odd number I'll get here? 55. 784. 29 square, I'll take 784 plus 57 is the next odd number. So it will be 841. 30 square, 841 plus 59. So I'll get 900. So what we have noticed, that the sum of consecutive odd numbers is a perfect square. We see that the next square is the sum of next consecutive odd number. See, we are getting 1, 3, next 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. The number is the next consecutive odd number. If we sum it, we will get square numbers. Okay, for the third question, which of the following numbers has the digit 6 in the units place? So first question is 38 square. So what is a unit digit? We are getting 8, right? 8 multiplied by 8 is how much? 64. So it is ending with 4. So first answer will be no. It is not ending with 6 in the units place. So 4. What is 4 square? 4 4 ja 16. So it is ending with 6. So 34 square ends with 6 in the units place. 6 square is 36. So at the last unit place we are getting 6. So 46 square also ends with 6 in the units place. Again we are getting 4 square over here. 4 4 ja 16. So units place we are getting 6. Yes. 6 square is how much? 36. 6 is ending at the in the units place. 2 square. 2 square we are getting 4. 4 we are not getting 6 in the units place, right? So for this 82 square does not end with 6 in the units place. Okay, coming to the fourth question. Find more such patterns by observing the numbers and their squares from the table you filled earlier. Okay, first pattern what we are getting. If a number has a 3 or 7 in the unit place, it its square will always end in 9. For example, for example, 3 square will end with 9. 13 square will end with 169. Last unit place we are getting 9. Next 7 square 49. 17 square we are getting 289. Next second pattern we are getting, if a number has a 2 or 8 in the unit place, its square number, its square will always end in 4. Example, 2 square 4, 12 square 144. Then 8 square we have 64, 18 square 324. So it is ending with 4. Third one, if a number has a 4 or 6 in the unit place, its square will always end in 6. Example, 4 square 16, 14 square 196, 6 square 36, and 26 square 676. So 6 we are getting at the unit place. So another pattern, if a number has a 5 in the unit place, its square will always end in 5. Example, 5 square 25, 15 square 225. Okay, we are observing 4 patterns. So first one is, if a number has 3 or 7 in the unit place, the square will always end with 9. If it is 2 and 8, it will always end in 4. If a number has 4 or 5 in the unit place, it will always end in 6, its square. If a number has 5 in the unit place, its square will always end in 5. If a number contains 3 zeros at the end, how many zeros will its square have at the end? So it will have obviously 6 zeros. Okay, let me give an example. 3 zeros. It will be 1000 square. So 1000 square will be with 6 zeros. So it will become 10 lakh. Okay, coming to the sixth question. What do you notice about the number of zeros at the end of a number and the number of zeros at the end of a square? Okay, first we'll write down the examples. For example, 10 square. 10 square is 100. 100 square is 10,000. 1000 square is 10 lakhs. So if I'm having 1 zero, it is doubled over here. If I'm having 2 zeros, I have 4 zeros over here. If I have 3 zeros, I have 6 zeros in the square number. So the first answer is yes, the number of zeros at the end, number of zeros at the end of the square has doubled. Okay, will this always happen? Yes, it will always happen. If I have 1 0, it will become here 2 zeros. If I have 2 zeros over here, I'll have zeros over here. If I have 3 zeros, I'll have 6 zeros. If I have 4 over here, I will have 8 zeros over here. Can we say that squares can only have an even number of zeros at the end? Yes, always. Yes, the squares can have an even number of zeros at the end. Okay, seventh question we are coming. What can you say about the parity of a number and its square? When a number is multiplied by itself, it is called its square. Okay, parity of a number. For example, 2 square is 4. So this is even parity. 3 square, it is odd number. So I am getting 9 answer. So this is odd parity. For every even number square, I'll get even parity. For every odd number, I'll get odd parity.